So Google Classroom, very well known app that can be used for multiple reasons. I use Google Classroom quite often and like to use it in a sense that I can give different classes assignments and I can give specific students assignments and things like that. So I have made classrooms for all of the students that I see, even if I see them multiple times, which that would be my homeroom students. I like Google Classroom because it lets you know how many students that you have each hour and things like that, and how much you need to get organized for each time. So, I mean, the least amount I have is 21. The most I have is 29. So I know that I need to make sure that when posting these assignments, I have enough material there for everyone. So if I were to go into my second hour, I am able to add students to my class list. I can see who's in what hour to make sure that they're not duplicated and things like that because students do switch their schedules around. So I can go in and see names of students who are in there. And then I have a feed in which I can put all of my assignments and things like that into um, for the students to work on. So the most recent one, block day reading, Raymond's Run, and I posted this on the 22nd, which was Monday, and they didn't read it till Wednesday and Thursday of this week, but they have access to it through beforehand. So what I can do is I can go in and I can go and click second hour LA, and I can click on all the classes who I want the assignment to go through. Or if I don't want all students to have it, I can go through, click on all students, and then click on just the students that I want the information to go to. I can attach things. I can get things from my drive. I can put a YouTube link. I can put a URL link. All of that for the students to be able to access just in this alone. And I like it because I can personalize it to my liking, and I gave every class a theme, or they got to choose their theme. So Fortnite, Turtle Power, My Little Pony, sports, and tacos. So they got to play around with it and get their own kind of identity for the class. And Google Classroom was nice to be able to access this. Another thing I can do is I can go into classwork and I can assign things to them. I can create an assignment, a quiz. I can do questions, materials that they need, all sorts of things. And I am actually this Friday doing a quiz for the students, and I before I assigned the district writing assessment. So this was something that was due in March, and I posted it right before they could start writing. So it's nice because you can use this for different platforms for them to take a test. It will grade it immediately after. I can have questions there, but most importantly, I can have a stream, and they all receive an email after I post something on here. So that is awesome, and I really enjoy using Google Classroom. And it definitely falls under the standards of ISTE 1 and ISTE 3. And the only way the students can get into this is with a different class code for each hour. So one of the reasons that I really enjoy this is that I can control what students say or do. I can do it to where I can delete this information if necessary. If a student writes a comment, I can disable the comments, which they are already disabled because otherwise students do things they're not supposed to.